Now, it gets even sketchier now for the week. We're going to talk about this. Last night I posted a clip about BitBoy deleting videos. Mean Hash said it could be because of this on Twitter. Definitely, he's a great follow on Twitter. I'll leave a link down below. But essentially what has happened, this could have no correlation, but I think I want to address this because then you guys will understand my perspective as a content creator, especially when it pertains to taking on ads, which sponsorships I choose, and that sort of thing, as well as being aware of what has been happening within cryptocurrency influencer space, whether that be on Twitter, TikTok, or YouTube. And if you are a creator, being very aware of where the waters get murky and you need to be careful with your own sponsorships and channel practices, okay? I'm only going to be covering essentially the official court documents and basically let you guys know exactly how this went down. To give you some background, back during the previous cycle in the bull run, there was something called Bitconnect. Bitconnect! If you've been in cryptocurrency for any period of time, even post that, you've probably seen the Bitconnect memes. Now, Bitconnect was very clearly a pyramid scheme. I think even back then, before everybody got busted and all that sort of thing, I was talking about the pyramid scheme. Bitsby Tribbin was talking about the pyramid scheme. Lots of people were like, yo, this is not a good idea. Stay out of it. Well, there were some influencers that were using the affiliate links and then talking about their profitability on Bitconnect on YouTube and other basically social media outlets like Twitter as well. Now, the way that this worked, essentially, like we would expose on the channel, is that because he has all of the referral links basically going through their channel, they're stacking up and basically making their wallet look more profitable. On top of that, there were other revenue streams because when people would sign up with their referral link, then they would get that, but then obviously that would also drive up the price of Bitconnect and kind of in this crazy scheme. Now, everybody kind of got in trouble, blah, blah, blah. Then it went to the wayside. And that was because essentially there were rulings that went into place that said, there won't be any prosecution on this or whatever. A couple weeks ago, what we had here, though, was this release. Let me see. We'll get this up. This is coming from Pally on Twitter. It's linked down in the description. 11th Circuit Court of Appeals reverses trial court decision in Bitconnect case and holds that peddling, crap coins in a non-targeted way on the interwebs, YouTube, Twitter, etc., exposes promoters to liability from purchases of unregulated securities. So here is basically versus the Bitconnect International, etc., and Trayvon Brown, aka Trayvon James. If you are familiar with the YouTube channel name, it was Trayvon James. And so here's the important part. An online promotions team posted thousands of videos, all with a single aim, persuading people to buy Bitconnect coin, a new cryptocurrency. But Bitconnect coin wasn't a sound investment, it was a Ponzi scheme. After that scheme collapsed, Bitconnect buyers sought to hold the promoters liable under Section 12 of the Securities Act of 1933 for soliciting the purchase of unregistered securities. The marketers insist that they cannot be held liable because the Securities Act covers sales pitches to particular people, not communications directed to the public at large. Not so, neither the Securities Act nor our precedent imposes that kind of limitation. Solicitation has long occurred through mass communications, and online videos are merely a new way of doing an old thing. Because the Securities Act provides no free pass for online solicitations, we reverse the district court's dismissal of the Section 12 claim. The only question here is whether a person can solicit a purchase within the meaning of the Securities Act by promoting a security in a mass communication. Arcaro insists that liability follows only when a seller directs a solicitation to a particular prospective buyer. Mass communications, in his view, are never enough. That rule would certainly go a long way towards eliminating liability for the promoters here and for others who champion dicey investments through modern communication channels. The problem for these promoters is that nothing in the Securities Act makes a distinction between individually targeted sales efforts and broadly disseminated pitches. At the end of the day, here's I've always drawn a hard line personally on this channel of no coin sponsorships, just period. Now, my goal with the channel is longevity and transparency. I think I've tried to make that as clear. I've probably even overshared, right? In personal life stuff, right? And the reason though that I do that is because I don't plan on ditching out at all. I plan on continuing the channel. It's something I want to do and something I plan on doing for long term. And I've already seen the likes of Trayvon James come and go. And the easy way to basically say, like, we're not participating in any of this is to stay out of the coin sponsorships, because that's going to be murky water. If I take money to basically pump a coin or something along those lines, or even talk about a coin, then I think at that point I'm obviously compromised as a content creator, especially within the cryptocurrency space. And I think personally that should kind of go, if you're a content creator, that would be my suggestion, is to stay completely away from that. I also stay away from pools and that sort of thing. Now, where maybe in my particular case I'd want to take a look is the gray area surrounding exchanges. Obviously, one of our sponsors is crypto.com, but that is a little bit different, especially through regulation, because I'm not telling you to purchase a specific coin or anything like that. Unfortunately, I do think you have to buy some Crow there to actually utilize the card. So that could be a problem. But also there's already precedent set with much larger organizations such as the UFC and so on. So that's kind of where my reasoning around that went, from a legal perspective as well as from an ethical perspective, on what kind of sponsorships I'll take within cryptocurrency and what kind I won't take. Another new thing that is happening within cryptocurrency that's very interesting is revenue for cryptocurrency content creators on YouTube specifically that's happening. And I believe BitBoys announced that they're talking about this as well. But you have essentially shared profit revenue, ad revenue, right? So on YouTube, the way it works is I make a video, I post it on YouTube, you guys watch it, an ad plays, I get paid for the ad that played. At the very basic level, that's kind of how it works, right? That's how you get to watch for free, and I get to essentially continue to do content creation as a paid gig. There is a new kind of option for content creators through blockchain, which sounds very interesting, where users or viewers can purchase an NFT of your videos and then earn 50% of the ad revenue moving forward, right? So I could be done uploading this video. You could go onto the NFT platform, purchase an NFT of this video if you thought this video was going to do good for ad revenue, and then in perpetuity, you would essentially get 50% of the ad revenue. I'm not sure that's okay either. It's definitely sketchy, in my humble opinion. However, it is a neat idea. We're going to stay away from that on this channel in particular. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it though in the comment section below, and of course, live chat. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.